What's up guys, it's Lily and today's video is going to be healthy back to school snacks. And I know at least for most of you guys and myself, we've already been back to school. But I like filming back to school videos and I like watching them. I don't know about you guys, but anyways, here's another back to school video for you all to see. And I'm going to keep this intro short and sweet, so without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so for this next snack, I'm going to take my bowl and a spoon, and then some Greek yogurt. I'm using Toasted Coconut Vanilla by, I think it's pronounced Oikios. I'm not sure, but anyways, we're just gonna open that right up, take a spoon and plop it all into the bowl. So now I'm just taking my Simply Balanced dried strawberries. They're really good. And I'm just going to take a couple of those, pile them in there.
You can add more or less depending on how much. Sorry, my dog is drinking water very loud. Anyways, back to what I was saying. You can
Add more or less depending on your liking, I guess. And I'm just gonna fold them together. There's all sorts of noises around here. OMG.
Alright. Is that good enough? A little more. Alright. Ooh, I'm strawberry shredded in there. Okay. So we're gonna add a little more. We're gonna add, let's say, how many got there? 4-ish? Okay. And once again, fold the rest in.
Okay, so now you're going to want to take a pan. I did transfer to a smaller one. And then take some form of cooking spray. I'm using Pam, but you can also use oil. I'm going to spray it lightly so it doesn't stick. Ugh. And there we go. Then I'm going to take my bowl of yogurt and strawberries, and I'm gonna pile it in there.
Oh, that sounds kind of disgusting. Get it off. And there we have.
Then I'm going to want to take my spatula. Okay, take a spatula and smooth it evenly. Oh yeah, make it look so nice. I'd say that looks pretty good. There we go. Then stop it. It smells really good. Alright, so now we're just gonna walk over to the freezer. Carefully open it. And pop that baby in there for several hours. And then I'll check in on it in about an hour and we'll see from there. Looks like you guys are going in the freezer too. Okay, there's a nice spot for ya. Bye! I'm just kidding. Get out of there. Okay. So I'm just gonna check on my bark here. Taking it out of the freezer. I'm just gonna tap on it. It's harder. Oh, dog. He's bumping into everything. He's blind and deaf. It's harder on the edges, but the inside still needs a bit of work. So I'm gonna take a knife. Well, there we go. Put that on the cutting board. Okay, so we got it out. So now I'm just gonna cut it if I can. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of break it into pieces. No, it's not going to come out into perfect shapes. As you can see, that's not a perfect square. Okay, almost done. Okay, so we've got that. I'm gonna wash my hands really fast. All right. I was gonna do a little taste test. Which one do I want? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's so cold. So cold. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I dig it. So after you have cut up and enjoyed some of your healthy snack, you're gonna want to make sure it stays frozen. So you're gonna wanna take out one of these Tupperwares and just put it in. And then you're going to want to put the lid on it and pop it in the freezer, and you can take it out whenever you want a nice snack. I'm going to start with my cup. I'm going to once again go to where I get some ice. Now we're going to take our orange and our mango. We're just going to wash them off. Washed fruit. So we're going to take the knife and the orange and cut this in half. We're going to set one of the halves aside. We're going to cut the orange into, I'll probably do 6 slices. Okay, so mangoes, keep in mind, they are really tricky to cut. So I had my mom give me some guidelines, but they still need a little bit of fixing. There's a big pit in the middle that you have to avoid. So I'm gonna take my big girl knife and here, I'm going this way. Cutting around the pit. So to get the, one sec, this is bugging me. Okay, so to get some nice shape to your mango, you're going to want to, I'm going to use a smaller knife for this part. You're going to want to do small lines, well, thin lines across the whole entire half. And you're going to want to go the opposite direction. Watch this. This is awesome. Look how cool. Okay, so you're going to want to cut away from your hand, I've just learned, and cut all of these off of the peel. Now we're going to want to go get our cup of ice and fill up with water.
Once again, leaving about that much room at the top so we don't overflow when we put our fruit in.
gather up the mango cubes. Then I'm going to take my orange slices. I'm going to put some in and squeeze some in.
I don't know if I'm going to use all the actually because it's going to get too powerful. Okay. I'm just going to use these last two to put around the side. And the last one.
I'm going to use a spoon and just stir it up because this is a fairly large glass, so we want to make sure it all gets evenly distributed. I really like this one. So for this snack, you're going to want to take a larger bowl. And this bowl is going to be for the dry ingredients. Don't put the wet ingredients. So first, I'm going to want to take 1 cup of chocolate chips and pour that in. Then I'm going to take 2 cups of coconut flakes. Now for the second cup of coconut flakes. Okay, so going to take my oats, and I just have this 4th cup to scoop it out and put it in the cup. So we're gonna put 1 cup, 2nd cup, put the lid back on the Quaker Oats, set those aside, and now for our cinnamon. This is just the ground cinnamon. Okay, and plop that in there. Okay, so now that we have all that in there, we're just gonna wanna stir it up. So for our wet ingredients, we're gonna use a smaller bowl and 1 cup of peanut butter. And now that we have our peanut butter in there, we're gonna use our honey. So now we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now we're going to be taking our spatula and mixing it all together. Okay, so I just poured my dry ingredients in a large bowl to mix it with the wet ingredients. So dry ingredients and some wet ingredients. And then I'm just gonna stir it together. Okay, so now that it's all stirred together, I'm just going to take about that much. I can sculpt it as I go. And I'm just going to sculpt it into little balls and put them on a baking sheet. So I made the first one about that big.
Yes, this is pretty sticky, but oh well.
Okay, so that was the last one. It was pretty sticky and messy, but you know, they look really good, so it's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to drop them. Open up the freezer for these ones. Put them right here. I'm gonna walk over and put these ones in the fridge. Hey, there's the lemon strawberry water. How delicious and great idea that was. There's the Caesar salad. Also, make sure to wash off all your dishes and wipe down your countertops so your parents don't get mad at you. Okay, so first you are going to want to take your romaine lettuce and just get one out. And once you finally get it out, I had some help from my mom to do this step. So once you finally get it out, you're just going to want to head over to the sink, plop it in a little strainer, give it a nice rinse. So you're going to want to cut off the ends. You're going to want to cut it up. So then we're going to cut it, each of those little floury thingies, in half. So we have nice little square type things. Okay, so then we're going to take our handy dandy mason jar. You don't have to use a mason jar, you can use just a regular bowl if you like, but you know, mason jars are cute and they add a nice touch to it.
So many distractions. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know, man.
Okay, so besides that, we're going to want to take our lettuce and just plop it in there. Also, another extra tip, you want to make sure you don't make this like a week in advance, because you probably just want to make it a night or two in advance, since it's already cut and you know it's lettuce. It's not going to stay good for that long. So I'm just going to eat mine now, and then I'll probably use this to make another one. And then we're going to want to take our croutons, open the bag somehow. Okay, yep, we actually opened it good. And I'm just taking, I love croutons, so I'll probably put quite a few in there. It looks like this, so cute. Then, I can't grab it. Okay, Parmesan cheese. I'm using shaved Parmesan cheese. Fancy here. Okay, so then, they look like that in case you wanted to know. I'm gonna put some cheese in there. Then, I'm going to take my Caesar dressing. This one is light because, you know, healthy. And then, give it a little shake. You can have a party if you want. Got a little hole at the top so you can pour it out. Put it all on there. I think that's enough. Oh, geez. Be right back. Okay. Anyways, we're going to take our fork. I wanted a crouton. Okay. That is good. I approve. And there's probably stuff all over my face, but cool. It's now kind of late and I completely forgot to film this outro, but anyways, I'm going to keep it really short. Make sure you give this a thumbs up, comment down below what your favorite one is, and make sure to DM me pictures on my Instagram if you try any of these out. Links will be down below. Follow me on my social media, and goodbye.